by Melissa Stephen. Chapter 1. Meet the Wilders. Kids rushing through the crowded house, toasters popping up breakfast, bathroom chaos, backward shirts, splattered toothpaste, and messy hair. This was just another typical morning in the Wilder household. A house that was built for 3 but inhabits 6. Hurry up! We are going to be late again, Mrs. Wilder shouted through the house as her kids ran around grabbing their shoes and backpacks. The family ran out the door, down the long sandy driveway, to the car. Oh no, my science project, shouted Kai. Run back in and grab it. You have 10 seconds. That would be a lot easier if I had actually remembered to do the project, Kai replied through his clenched teeth. Kai Wilder, how many times did I remind you to do your homework this weekend, his mom scolded. This was nothing new. Kai would miss assignments, but then talk his teacher into letting him make it up in class. He was extremely smart, but didn't think that he had to follow all the rules. And why should he? It has been working out for him pretty well so far. There are only 2 weeks left of school. We should have a better morning routine by now. Not to mention, have our homework done on time. Hurry and get in the car, Mrs. Wilder's called out. Just as all the kids piled into the car, Mrs. Wilder realized that she had forgotten to put her shoes on. I'll be right back, she exclaimed as she got back out of the car and ran inside. When she got back to the car, the kids started teasing her. How many times do we have to tell you not to forget your shoes? Coral asked accusingly. Or remind you that you left a curler in your hair, Canyon laughed. Oh, or that. Okay, I get it. Mrs. Wilder cut off Kai as he was about to get in on the fun. I may have a little bit to do with why you kids are the way you are, but I wouldn't change anything about you. Is everyone in the car, Mrs. Wilder asked, as she buckled her seatbelt. Nope, we're missing Canyon, Coral reported. Oh man, again? Mrs. Wilder grumbled. They all looked out the car window just in time to see Canyon, as he prepared to jump off the roof and onto the trampoline below. Canyon, what are you doing? Mrs. Wilder shouted as she rolled down the window. She wasn't shocked to see that he was on the roof of their house, but she was irritated that he was still not in the car. He had been the last one to make it to the car all week, and after threatening to take away his skateboard, rollerblades, and bike, Mrs. Wilder was sure he wouldn't be last to the car again. Obviously, she was wrong. Sorry, Mom. A bird's nest fell out of a tree and was lying on the roof. I had to move it back to the tree before the wind knocked it off. Mrs. Wilder knew she couldn't be mad at him for that. Canyon, that heart of yours seems to always get you out of trouble. Now get in the car. If we hurry, we can still make school on time. Canyon crawled over Aspen and Kai and squeezed into the back seat next to Coral. Mom, we really need a bigger car. Coral whined from the back seat as she was shoving her shoulder into her brother. If we could afford a bigger car, we would have a bigger car, Mrs. Wilder scolded as she sighed. I know. It's not what you have, but who you share it with, Coral mumbled. Mom, Kai and I talked about it and decided that we were both going to get jobs this summer to help out with some of the bills. Maybe then we would be able to get a bigger car, Aspen offered. I appreciate that, but there is nothing wrong with this car. It gets where we need to go, and it's very cozy. I just want you to join your summer. Let me worry about the money, she said with a smile. Plus, you guys will all be busy at summer camp. Your grandparents would be awfully disappointed if you didn't spend the summer on Menehune Island. Camp Menehune doesn't start for a whole month after our summer break. We would have time to do both, Kai said. Actually, I have some news I want to share with you, but now is not the time. We will have a family meeting after dinner. We'll go to South Padre Creamery for dessert and discuss our summer plans. Can you tell us now? Canyon asked. Nope, it's time to go into school, Mrs. Wilder replied as she pulled up the twins' elementary school. Have a wonderful day, Mrs. Wilder called out the window as her twins walking in. Mrs. Wilder pulled away from the drop-off line in front of the tall red brick building and drove towards Kai and Aspen School. I think you two are going to be very excited about what I'll have to tell you, Mrs. Wilder's teens. Are you sure you don't want to tell us now? Kai asked. Yes, I'm sure. I want to tell the whole family at the same time. As they pulled into the parking lot, a group of Kai's friends waited for him to get out. Every day, he has a crowd of people waiting for him to get here. I don't get it, Aspen said to her mom as she got out of the car. I guess he's just that light that makes everyone's day a little brighter. Have a great day, honey, and make sure you enjoy the end of the school year, Mrs. Wilder said as she waved goodbye.